All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kaliyah.
10 out of the 19.
It's the brother Kaliyah. Back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory that's due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the whole full like Akim scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Giving all diligence to make your calling and election sure, as well as hastening the coming of our Lord Yahushua, right, which we are desperately awaiting, but patiently, but anticipating, man. All right, which is fastly approaching. You see how fast the days are going, man. Right, you really don't have any time to bullshit because slacking off the slightest bit and you'll look up, it's the end of the week, and you be making promises to yourself to do better the next week, and if you don't do that, then it'll be the next week. And time just keep going and going and going. So we are patiently awaiting the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, man. And it's necessary, man. Once you hear this right here, all right. So you've been consuming human flesh, human DNA. You've been eating and consuming human DNA and human flesh. Okay, it's bad enough the water, the tap water that gets pumped into your houses, all right, that they make you pay for, is already filtered with human feces and whatever else can be flushed down a toilet or washed into a street drain. It's bad enough, right? Now, once you hear this, hey, man, this is why the scripture say, man, except the days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Okay? Check this out.
10 out of the 19 states in which Bill Gates owns farmland, along with at least another 10, have recently made it legal to dispose of human bodies into the municipal water supply, allowing human remains to be added into biosolid sourced fertilizer. It's called alkaline hydrolysis and is referred to in pop culture as being very, very green. Spiritual leaders have strongly objected to alkaline hydrolysis because they say it is disrespectful to the human body, the vessel of a divine soul. And it's understandable why they say this. In alkaline hydrolysis, the human body is liquefied with lye and poured down the sewer to mix in with the community's excrement. And if that weren't bad enough, this biosludge is then collected from municipal water treatment plants and used as so-called fertilizer on factory farms. The official excuse is that it saves the government money for expensive toxic waste disposal. Meanwhile, we are all being sold food that has been grown with a toxic biosludge made up of human remains and excrement, which is then loaded with new and strange nanotechnology. Interestingly, the dystopian movie Soylent Green took place in 2022.
They're making our food out of people. Next thing they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Promise, Tiger, I promise. I'll tell the exchange.
You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them. Soylent Green is people!
And it was said that Vladimir Putin had exposed that the United States was feeding its citizens Soylent Green, which is human DNA. Now, if you go online, you got videos that are going viral of women finding human teeth in a McDonald's. Okay? Human teeth in a McDonald's. Okay? Which you would assume were like baby teeth. You know? Lawsuits going out against McDonald's for human DNA in their food. But not only that, it's been put in the materials that's being used to grow the food, right? And this is why we got to get the hell out of here, man, because Esau is fucking diabolical, man. Diabolical. And as if this isn't bad enough, he has even worse plans for you. He want to chip you and feed you fucking lab-grown meat. You know? We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here, man. All right, and all of these things, man. All right, it's why the earth is mourning, man. When you look at these Americans, you got so many celebrities, man, who say they can go to other countries and eat anything, and they don't gain any weight. They come back to America and eat. They blow up like a balloon. Simply because what? Because the chemicals that Babylon puts in their food, okay? It's the chemicals that they putting in the food, man. All right? So, hey, man, we need Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man, to deliver us, okay? And you got to imagine the worst water, the worst grade water is being pumped into Jake neighborhoods, right? So this is sick and diabolical. Sick and diabolical, man. You know, we need the Lord to deliver us. Okay? We need him. Right? And this is why the Lord's speeding up the time. This is why the days are going by so fast. Because if the Lord doesn't speed up the time, Esau would fucking destroy everything, man. All right, and this is what happens when the wicked rule. When the wicked is in rulership, man, this is what happens. Okay? This is the judgment. These are the conditions that we have to suffer. and me personally, I don't even like drinking tap water, right? So we go out our way to buy bottled water. Or buy a Brita filter. Yeah, go out of your way to buy bottled water or a Brita filter. Come to find out that these motherfuckers is just putting tap water in the damn bottles. It ain't like the water went through no type of special process or nothing. I think it was 80% of the bottled water sold in America is actually tap water. So you've been getting lied to, man. They just been filling this shit up with tap water and screwing the top on and selling it to you. You know? We don't even know what water really fucking tastes like, man, if you sit back and think about it, man. Water's supposed to have all type of minerals in it. We never tasted real water. Because by the time it gets to us, man, it's tainted, man. All right? Or if you go to some spring or some lake somewhere, Esau been dumping all type of hazardous chemicals and shit in it, man. All right? Killing off the fucking animals. Destroying the Lord's creation. Right? We need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to come and deliver us, man. But it was prophesied that it would be like this. Okay? This is in the book of Ezekiel. Right? When Ezekiel was making lamentation for Jerusalem and for Israel. Or for Judah, okay, concerning the siege, all right, and it was a example of what Israel would later go through, what we going through right now, man, okay. It says the Lord was giving Ezekiel instructions, okay, and he said, this is Ezekiel, what's this, 4:10. It says, and thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Right? It says, thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of an hin. From time to time shalt thou drink. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes. And thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man. So the Lord was giving Ezekiel instruction to bake his barley cakes with human feces. Because in the near future, this is what you would be having to eat, man. Okay, this is the situations that Jake was suffering during the siege of Jerusalem. And even fast forward today, man. You eat human feces, man. They just told you in the video. You eating human remains, human DNA, human body parts, ground up and put into your meat. Okay. It says, and thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight. It says, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled amongst the Gentiles, whither I will drive them, man. Okay, and we've been driven to the four corners of the earth, into these different various captivities, man. Over here in Babylon the Great, aka America. And hey, man, and they just told you flat out in that video, man. I already knew about the water supply, as far as the feces and whatever else, but to find out they passed legislations to add human bodies, man, what the fuck, man? And what you gonna do? Not drink no water? You can filter all you want, man. The water's polluted, the air is polluted, the earth is defiled, man. It says, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And you got to imagine, if you live in a Jake neighborhood, it really don't matter where you live, because Esau is evil to his own people, hogging a blessing from these lower level Edomites. You feel what I'm saying? It says, and the Lord said, okay, I read that part, verse 14. It says, then said I, Lord Yahweh, behold, my soul hath not been polluted. For from my youth up, even till now, have I not eaten of that which dieth of itself, or is torn in pieces, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth. Ezekiel was like, Lord, you know, I've been on the straight and narrow. Like, I haven't stooped that low ever. It says, then he said unto me, lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. So the Lord's like, okay, I'll show you a little mercy. Use cow dung. Now the thing about cows in that time, you gotta understand that cows eat grass. They herbivores. So it's like there's mercy in that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't eating other animals, you know, their own feces. They eat grass. You know, so there was mercy in that. So he said, you know, be content with cow's dung then, rather than human feces. You know? It says, moreover, he said unto me, behold, son of man, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight. And these times are coming back, man. All right, times of famine. It says you're gonna have to measure out your food. Like, okay, we're gonna split up a cup of rice amongst the family today, man, and a few pieces of bread and a couple portions of meat. Okay, you're gonna have to weigh out your food and be real frugal on you ain't gonna be able to just eat at will. Okay. It says, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight, and with care, and they shall drink water by measure, and with astonishment. And you're gonna drink your water by measure. Okay? Because you're not gonna know when the next time you're gonna be able to replenish it. Okay? It says that they may want bread and water and be astonished one with another and consume away for their iniquity, man. The Lord's gonna bring that same judgment back in the earth today, man. And the fact that these are the conditions we in is also a judgment upon us, man. The curses, man. All right. So in the kingdom of heaven, man, we're gonna get to taste what real water, tastes like, man. And we're going to get to taste real food again, because all of the food is defiled. It don't matter if it grew up out the ground. It don't matter, man. The water you using to water it is defiled. The water that's falling from the sky is polluted. Okay? We are suffering, man. This is Isaiah 24. It says, the earth mourneth, Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Right? And that's that's crazy, man. Because it's like all of these people in the earth walking around down here proud as hell. You got nothing to be proud of. Your government is shitting on you, literally. Okay? The water you drink is defiled. The food you eat is defiled. The air you breathe is defiled. You don't own anything. No one has And furthermore, you come from the dirt. No one has the right to be walking around haughty and proud, man. Okay? Which is why the Lord is gonna humble everyone. Okay? It says the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Right? You haughty and you proud about what kind of car you in a bottle of water you drinking. It's got full of shit and human DNA. Microscopic particles that you can't see, man. Okay? It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, man. Okay? And Esau is in power right now. And what he's done is going against all the ordinances, the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave Israel on how to govern the earth. Okay? Dietary law, the land Sabbath, okay? Which holy days to keep. Esau does the total opposite of everything, man. All right, and he wonders why he's gonna be put in chains. Okay. It says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left, man. And that's what the Lord's gonna do, man. He's gonna cleanse the earth. Right, because the whole earth has drunken out of wine and the philosophies of Esau Edom. Okay, just because the food is healthier in another country, all these different countries got different tactics and methods on how they fucking over the people that they're ruling over, man. Okay, so hey, man, the Lord, He's gonna come through and sweep this motherfucker, man. All right, He's gonna have crowns upon His heads, man. Take down all these different nations, man, and the whole earth is gonna be under the vibration of Yasharallah, man. Spearheaded by Yahushua and King David. Okay, this shit crazy, man. Just sit and think about it, right? And when you look at everybody's tired of food, man. People tired of eating the same shit. Black people fucking soul food, macaroni and cheese. Like, it gotta be. We how many different types of foods is it out there, man, that we just stuck eating the same shit, man. Chicken, hamburgers, all right, processed foods. Like, come on, man. Right? Everybody's fed up, man. Fed up. This is Matthew 24 and 22. Why is it doing that? I did not say to do that. What the hell? Matthew 24 and verse 22, it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened. Okay? And this is why the days are flying by so fast, man. The Lord has shortened the days. Right? It's already Thursday, man. It's already Thursday. It was just it's Thursday again, man. So the earth is defiled, man. I gotta run this. Man, I gotta run this video back, man. I gotta run this video back. This is crazy, man. The earth is defiled, man. The Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Baba Kashah, Lord, please deliver us. Deliver us, man. There's so much shit that I could just complain about right now. This fucking devil, man. These wicked ass women. I'll play this video again, man. Lord's will, this video was edifying. Shalom.
10 out of the 19 states in which Bill Gates owns farmland, along with at least another 10, have recently made it legal to dispose of human bodies into the municipal water supply, allowing human remains to be added into biosolid sourced fertilizer. It's called alkaline hydrolysis and is referred to in pop culture as being very, very green. Spiritual leaders have strongly objected to alkaline hydrolysis because they say it is disrespectful to the human body, the vessel of a divine soul. And it's understandable why they say this. In alkaline hydrolysis, the human body is liquefied with lye, and and poured down the sewer to mix in with the community's excrement. And if that weren't bad enough, this biosludge is then collected from municipal water treatment plants and used as so-called fertilizer on factory farms. The official excuse is that it saves the government money for expensive toxic waste disposal. Meanwhile, we are all being sold food that has been grown with a toxic biosludge made up of human remains and excrement, which is then loaded with new and strange nanotechnology. Interestingly, the dystopian movie Soylent Green took place in 2022.
They're making our food out of people. Next thing, they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Promise, Tiger, I promise. I'll tell the exchange.
You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them. Silent Breed is people!